Here's how to identify and cope with a covert narcissist. By the end of this video, you will be aware of signs of a covert narcissist so you can anticipate their actions. Let's begin immediately. Hi, welcome to our video. So, let's discuss some indicators of a covert narcissist. First off, they literally hold you captive every time they tell you about all the recent ways they have been victimized, hurt, harmed, abandoned, betrayed, or let down. The family, the relationship, the workplace, and the friend with whom they vehemently refuse to sever ties or maintain contact continue to support their never-ending victim narrative, and they keep volunteering for more things and raising their hands. Why? Because they have a strong sense of identify with being a victim. Their preferred source of narcissistic supply, in other words, how I suffer. Can't you see how hard I have had it? How hard I have been dealt with? How poorly I have been treated and how poorly I am being treated, while doing absolutely nothing to bring about a genuine or long-lasting change in their life. They enjoy it, so that's why they adore it. Second, they put in extra effort to persuade you and other people of their goodness, generosity, and altruism. For instance, regularly posting about all the good things they have done for people, their charitable endeavors, and everyone else. Among them, providing food for the homeless and the hungry. Here is the thing about this. People who are healthy don't need to do this. A covert narcissist, however, cannot help themselves and cannot actually do a good thing and leave it at that without feeling the need to broadcast it across the internet, or every time they open their mouth looking for applause and accolades. They actually require the narcissistic high or fix that applause gives them. Third, you will see that they are never at fault or accountable for any of their bad luck, despite the fact that it's obvious they are the ones to blame for their own misery, supposed bad luck, and ongoing misfortune. The fourth reason is that you often feel completely exhausted, depleted, and confused after talking to them because your conversation with them frequently follow a frustrating circular pattern, like mind-bending, crazy-making conversation, right? In addition, you will leave this conversation feeling somehow responsible, ashamed, and to blame for how disappointed and hard done by they are. Regardless of how abominably they have acted, they are hypersensitive, which brings us to number 5. And by that, I mean being overly sensitive to any perceived criticism. And any perceived criticism will cause you to inflict narcissistic injury, whether intentionally or not, igniting narcissistic rage. Now, when dealing with a covert narcissist, you'll be able to tell that this is happening because you will be dealing with a very passive-aggressive sulk who is seething with resentment and bitterness. Because these people can be very difficult to spot if we are not really sure what it is that we are looking for and what it is that we are dealing with. Please comment below and let me know whether or not you have had any of these experiences and whether or not this is helping you to identify who and what it is that you have been dealing with all this time. 6. 3 words: entitled, ungrateful, and rude. 7. They care a lot about what other people think, to the point of paranoia. They give much more importance to appearance than to reality. Or to put it another way, they are obnoxiously worried about what people might think and say about them, so much so that they will actually try to manipulate and control you by instilling feelings of guilt, shame, and fear in you by telling you everything they have heard about you. Right, even it's all bullshit and they are just making it up, it's still an attempt to manipulate and control you. If you are anything like me, you will find it amusing. If you are anything like me, you don't actually become overly anxious and preoccupied with other people's perceptions. In other words, good luck with your sorry self, and I couldn't give a flying bleep about you. When that is your state of being, it really confuses covert narcissists because that state of being is completely foreign to them. They are unsure of what to do with that. It's like the math is wrong. 8. They always blame you and other people for their own shameful behavior. They claim to have been the victim of cheating if they have engaged in it. If they abandon them, then they were abandoned by their kids. They will typically make a victimization claim if they are the bully. If they lie, you are also lying. You're a thief if they have a criminal record. You guess it? If they are a pedophile or are married to one and therefore have a vested interest in shielding one, it continues forever and ever. Number 9. They constantly act jealous and are green with envy, and they will transfer that jealousy to you and other people. They will assume, for instance, that you share their envy-full mindset. Additionally, they will talk to you and about you as if it were true. Strange, even funny, but real nonetheless. They have a lot of anger. A rageaholic is hiding behind that make demure, timid, shy, reserved, gentle, insecure, self-effacing exterior. A nanosecond can be all it takes to set off that rageaholic. Now that you are secure, it's actually quite fascinating to watch. The number 11 is the last but not least. They excel at tricking people. These master manipulators are very good at persuading people of their goodness, kindness, decency, and uprightness, when the exact opposite is true. In other words, they may have duped quite a few people, possibly everyone except for you. And if you ever find yourself in the predicament, keep in mind a famous quote by Gandhi: "Even if you are in the minority of one, the truth is still truth." I will quote it. Right, so be true to yourself. Own it. Your safety is guaranteed. I will keep my word. I will conclude by saying that. Friends, I hope you learned something from this today. If you enjoyed what you heard, please leave a like and a comment and let me know what you thought was the most important point. And once more, a very warm welcome if you are a new viewer of my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get a notification when I upload a new video each week.